Gemini, come out to play. What's going on, my twins? How is Monique, Unique, Keith, and Kevin doing? My beautiful twins, what's good? If you clicked on that thumbnail, you know where you reached. I don't gotta keep telling you. You know where you at. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame. I am Marvelous One in the flesh. Welcome back to the Marvelous Show. What's going on, guys? What's good? I've been apologizing to everybody for my late start. As you know now, if you've already checked out and been cross-watching and cross-listening for your boo, your bae, yourself, your sun, moon, your rising, whatever, the content is out there, guys. And if you've been checking it out, you know that there are no top of the month love readings. I was going through a bit of a snafu. Okay, get ugly. Had some really stressful energy going on. And some more stuff. Things are on the up and up, though. Here we are, this beautiful 19th day of July. So I want to apologize to you guys for that. You guys have since given me my hall pass. Okay, so if it's good enough for one of you, it's good enough for all of you. Ow, get ugly. Okay. Now, Gemini, this is going to be your July 2018 mid-month love reading. That's going to take you from the 15th of July through the 31st, darlings. Okay. That's what this is. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus, darling. All right. So if you are new here with me, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by, giving me a chance to deliver this good word. And if you are returning and a part of my fam bams, my marvelous tribe, ow, hey guys, what's going on? So let's go ahead and let you know right now, this is that part of the show where I'm going to invite you. Okay, down to the description box below to click on that timestamp where the reading will actually start if you care to skip this marvelous intro, darling. All right. So it's down in the description. And that's that. See you later. Now, for everybody else that's going to stick around and listen to my crap, let's go. As always, I start each one of my videos off with gratitude. Thank you. I love you all from the moon and back. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You guys give me life. For everyone who has subscribed to the channel, like I said, thank you so much. I really got a couple of, in the last week, actually, I've gotten some subbies. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Ring my bell, guys, so you can know when I'm uploading, although I tell you, okay? And if you booked me for a personal reading, I call it personals. Thank you so much for that. Continue to put me in your business. Let's work it out. I love it. Thank you for putting me in your business, okay? And now, let's talk about these specials that I got going on, guys. So we have July special, 15% off of all of the bookings. Okay, there are 3 different readings you can get. It's going to entitle you to a 15% off. The code and the scheduler link is in the description. All right. I've also launched extended bonus readings based on your likes, shares, and comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you reaching out to me. I answer each and every one of your comments, no matter how crazy they are. You already know, okay? Personal shout out to my subby, the beautiful Kim Morley. Thank you, baby. Ow. She already know. We talk on a regular basis. So if you guys want to connect with me, I don't care what time it is. If I get it, we're going to talk. Let's talk. You know, that's what I'm here for, okay? Ow, little Kimmy. Anyway. And to the rest of you guys, you already know. Thank you so much, okay? You know I'm here for you. Let's work it out. Let's talk about it. You know, I'm going to give you words of advice, words of encouragement, whatever you need. This is a positive channel. We are adults, and this is how we rock here at Marvelous Madame, okay? Now, let's get into this astrology so we can get into these cards. Let me check the time. We looking good. So as you guys know right now, Mars, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto is in retrograde. Okay. As well as Chiron, which is a comet, also known as the wounded healer. Chiron is retrograde in the sign of Aries. If you have Aries, sun, moon, rising, I think it's going to affect you greatly depending on your chart placements and what the degrees are. Okay, I don't have that information. Also, Jupiter went direct on the 10th. So we're about 9 days into Jupiter going direct. So congratulations if you are feeling the love from the planet of gifts and luck, because that's what Jupiter is. So that should have given some of us some relief. Okay. Mars and Chiron is really doing the number on me. I know it's causing everybody to flip the fuck out, be in a bad mood, be pissed off, get extra personal with normal shit. If your bae is not bringing the damn garbage in, taking the garbage out, or bringing the mail in at a certain time, it's a wrap. I'm talking about it went down basement, and it's going to continue to go that way because a lot of these planets are not going to go direct. Now we're looking at the end of August, September. So we have to deal with this shit for at least another 6 to 8 weeks. Let's take deep breaths, okay? All right, so in addition to that, Mars is wanting us to reevaluate the way we act on our impulses. So I just got through explaining some examples of how your impulses is all over the place. Not to mention, we just survived this damn eclipse in my sign, Cancer, last week. And it looks like some of us survived and some of us didn't. Get ugly. So I don't know how you're doing with that, but that partial eclipse brought about some change. All right. Brought about some possible uncomfortable things for some of you. So I'm just going to put it on out there, babies. Twins, you bounce back quick, though. We're just going to put that out there for you as well. All right, let's rock. You might be experiencing being drained of your willpower. I know I certainly am. Now, I got the power to want to slap the shit out of somebody, but when it comes down to doing something constructive, it's been a real challenge. I'm just going to put it out there. All right, so we have Mars in retrograde. Mars is the chart ruler for Aries. And then we have Chiron in retrograde in the sign of Aries. So if you have Aries in your chart, you feeling real messed up. The rest of us is feeling it too. And I have that's one sign I do not have in my chart at all. Actually, I'm lying. Aries is my descendant. So it does affect me. But I don't believe that's a personal planet of mine, though. My Mars is in something a completely different sign. So it affects us all, but I don't think I have physically the sign of Aries in a house. So anyway, enough of me, twins. Let's get back on this last point. Now, the eclipse is going to be at the end of this month, the day after Mercury goes retrograde. So as it stands on July 26th, we're going to be back to 5 planets in fucking retrograde. Mars, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. Do me a favor. If you want to know what each one of these planets wants you to do, with the exception of Mars, because I just gave you a little snippet, because I feel like out of all of them, this one has been the one that I think has been wreaking the most havoc, in my opinion. Not that the other ones are not, but this one controls very important things. You know, it's our house of aggression, house of sex. The 8th house is also the house of your partner. It's just, it really is manifesting itself in different people in different ways. Okay. That's the reason why I brought that one up and focusing on that one the most. Now, so make sure that you're aware of that. There's going to be an eclipse. This is going to be a complete eclipse, and it's not going to be an eclipse that you can see in the States. So if you are an eclipse enthusiast, I'm sure you already got your placements on where you're going to be able to see this damn eclipse. Yeah, if you live in Australia, take a picture if you can, put some glasses on, or do what you do. All right, so release patterns. Eclipses is going to clean out shit that no longer serves you, Geminis. So tap into your higher self, please. And, you know, understand that eclipses do that. They're going to clean things out that no longer serve you, whether you like it or not. Anything that is built upon a rocky foundation will not last, baby. So if something is on a cracked foundation, you're going to have a tower moment. The eclipse is going to bring it in, and when the eclipse does it, it's not going to be fun. It's not fun when it's the tower, but you can try to get ahead of the tower. With the eclipse, you can't get ahead of the eclipse. That's something that's going to happen. You can try to get ahead of the tower. Things are going to happen that's already going to happen, but you see what I'm saying? The eclipse is going to come. So if you can try to prepare yourself for that by releasing patterns that no longer serve you, I would suggest you start working on it right now. We still have a little bit of time, okay? Depending on how major this is for you, all right? So again, that's what's going on. So we're going to have Mercury in retrograde on the 26th, and then the 27th is going to be the eclipse. And I will go into the eclipse a little bit more in another video. All right, so let's talk about how I do things. This is going to be, again, Gemini, your July 2018 mid-month love reading. Specified dates from the 15th through the 31st. And no, I mean, from now until then, doesn't matter. You might be experiencing some of this right now. You might not. All right. And we're also going to be pulling one romance angel oracle card that's going to represent the theme for that specified time frame. Okay. We're infusing the bottom of the deck energy for a more solidified message. And we got 6 cards, a solid 6 cards. 2 cards that represent the most recent past and the present, the what's happening, the what's happening, or the what's already happened, Jesus, or the what's happening now. Gemini, rock with me. All right, and then 2 cards that represent the heart of the matter, or the what lies beneath. 2 cards that represent an overall outcome. This is the Illuminated Tarot. Let's go ahead and get started. Gemini, your card is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, baby. These cards definitely indicate that. Okay? Okay. What's going on, Gemini? Now, we came out of your month in some good energy. We was transforming and accepting the tower and the change and this, that, and the third. And boom, look what the eclipse bring out. Some type of financial and career issue. What's also interesting about your reading is that you have cards that are placed very strangely. And I get this a lot with Pisces. I get this a lot with Virgos. And I get this with you. I don't know what it is about I get the duality between you and the Pisces. 2 fish, 2 people. 2 personalities, 2 sides. Virgo, I get a lot as well. I don't know what that's about. Get ugly. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. We're going to talk about the bottom of the deck energy, which is represented by the 4 of hearts. Okay. That's interesting to me because it's saying that you're bored and you're discontent with something. You're unhappy in something. In a situation, I don't want to necessarily say love, but a situation that has an emotional pull on you. Okay. What do we know about the 4 of Cups? Well, we know that the 4 of Cups obviously is the equivalent of the hearts, is the equivalent of the suit of cups. Cups represent the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you guys are, I'm going to say this one time, connecting with, having your chart, or you're surrounded around energetically some type of unhappy energy. As she sips her tea, uno momento. Thank you. Now that I've said that, let's go ahead and talk about these zodiac signs. Okay, so you have club energy on the board. Clubs is the equivalent of the suit of wands. Wand is the element of fire. Okay, so you have 1. So you're also going to be the same criteria for a fire sign. Okay, Leo's, Aries, Sagittarius. All right, you have strong earth on the chart. Earth on the board. Diamonds. Diamonds is represented or equivalent of the suit of pentacles. Pence represent the element of earth. Again, the same criteria for a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Okay. We have one card representing you, Gemini. Spade is equivalent to the suit of swords or swords, depending on what part of the nation you're in. Okay. Swords represent the element of air. Fellow Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. Okay. I can let you know now, you have a split. 1, 2, 3. No, you don't. You have more hearts than you have anything. So you're definitely affected by some type of water energy. So again, you could be connecting with, you can have in your chart sun, moon, rising, or you're surrounded around that energy. Let's rock. Now, your discontentment with something is something or someone. If it's a something, it's something that has an emotional pull on you. Typically, when I see this card and it doesn't have anything to do with love, then it's all of the shit that we love that affects what we love. What do we love? We love our kids. We love, like, I think about, people. This is a general reading. It is a love reading, though, but, that's how I'm interpreting that. So in the most recent past, we start straight out the gate with the Three of Swords or the Three of Spades. You've been fighting. So I am getting that makes sense. The theme is finances and career. You've been fighting with somebody that you love. Energetically, you're not happy. Emotionally, you're just not happy. Okay? The theme has nothing to do with love. But we have strong water on the board, right? So next to this damn Three of Swords, which is quarreling, some type of misery through separation, possibly a hesitation to say something, arguing with someone about past mistakes, fear of repeating the past. With the Four, okay, then with this damn Three, you're trying to understand how you feel about these arguments that you're having. You're trying to move beyond your sorrow, possibly. You arguing like a MF. You're miserable because you separated from this person. You guys can't get on the good foot. Guess what? This goddamn melon ass King of Hearts show up. So on top of you already feeling the way that you're feeling, you got somebody coming in trying to get on some emo shit and you not trying to hit it. Somebody is here loving you despite of the shit that you're going through. Some type of offer, possibly you ain't trying to hear it. I don't get the fact that this is because we have the Four of Hearts at the bottom of the deck, the BOD. I don't get that this is a new offer. I don't get that anything about this goddamn situation is new because you've been arguing with this damn person. I mean, I like to think you didn't just go to the swap meet and meet somebody, Gemini, and then y'all instantly get the fussing with each other. Goddamn, who are you? You the magician like a MF. Now, in the heart of the matter, or the what lies beneath, we have the Sun. It's looking like all you want to do is be happy. You really don't do emo too well, depending on when it's convenient for you, Gemini. You really just want to be happy. You want happiness, success, good health. You want everything just to go hunky-dory. You want that. And, that's represented by the 9. I already told you what this club is. So I talked about the zodiac signs at the top. So I'm not going to pull any more zodiacs out each time I talk about it because I cover all of them. But see, what's next to that is the Hermit. And you got double 9s in your heart. Let me tell you something about these double 9s. First of all, the first 9 is represented by the Sun, Major Arcana, fated event. The second 9 of diamonds is represented by the Hermit. Okay. We know that the Hermit withdraws and goes within for inner wisdom and contemplation. We know that the Sun is happiness, success. Normally people, you get clarity. You possibly want a new life. It's just happy. Depending on the cards that support it. In your heart right now, you're a happy hermit. You like, look. Normally, the Hermit, the actions as a result of the Hermit is normally it's some type of situation that has it's driven you to hermit. I see that there's been some arguing with this damn King of Hearts. This King of Hearts can be represented by a man or a woman. Okay. Or someone that obviously you have an emotional pull. Someone that has an emotional pull on you, obviously. But you're the happy hermit right now, Gemini. You're not trying to hear this shit. You're going in and you taking your damn time. You'll get to it when you get to it. Because to you as a Gemini, nothing comes before your mental clarity and understanding. Nothing. Not nothing. Nothing or no one. And that's a hard pill to swallow for people if they have different placements. Because remember, we all look at things through different lenses. Okay? So if I love you and you're trying to tell me you love me too, but you need to have a clear understanding of things. As a Cancer, I'm looking at you like you got 3 damn heads growing out your body. I'm like, what? But you understand what that means. So this arguing, the bickering, the misery that goes along with this 3 of Swords and this King of Hearts has you feeling like the 4 of Hearts. You guys are arguing about finances in your career. And on top of that, this double 9 represents this person don't even live here. You better move around, Gemini. Double 9s in the heart of the matter. This can be represented by a long distance relationship. You better put your damn stamp on it. There's distance. For some of you guys, this is something or someone that is far away from you. You arguing like a motherfucker with this person. Excuse my damn language. That's what's going on. And you have had it. You've had it. You are the happy hermit. And the crazy thing about this happy hermit is you're going to find it, but you don't want to deal with the emo. You know how I know that? Because I'm looking at the damn outcome. How are we getting through this? Okay, we got 2 major arcana in the heart of the matter. How are we getting through this? We going out. We're going to get some type of success with this 6 of diamonds. Absolutely. But guess what we going to do? We're going to celebrate. We're going to have harmony and cooperation, possibly a little charity. But what I think this is you saying, you know what? You do move from the 4 to the 7 of hearts. You do. But what that does is you're not as upset about it anymore. You're the happy hermit. Your 6 of diamonds comes, so we know that there's going to be some type of cooperation. But with that cooperation and that harmony from this situation in love, finances, career, the arguing that you've been doing about a person, place, a thing that's far away, about something that has an emotional pull on you, possibly your children, property that you own, something with this king, someone who represents your love, your heart. Someone who's constantly telling you how they feel. You want to talk about finances in the career. They want to constantly talk about love. Or you're focusing too much on love, which I doubt, depending on your other placements. And they want to talk about finances and career. Overall, you're wanting to take a back seat to this goddamn love right now and focus on finances and career, because that is a huge factor in your love life. And this person is not close to you. As a result of all of that, you got to make a choice and you feel overwhelmed, because when you come out of happy hermit mode and you go into harmony and cooperation, this 7 of hearts is letting me know that you still have a decision to make. And ultimately, I think is going to be really with it. And this is a direct, a direct correlation to the eclipse energy. Something is going to come out and bring about a change. This happy hermit mode is going to end. You feel overwhelmed with the choices that you have to make with this 7. This lets me know, you know who else had a reading like this? Aquarius. But I already let you know that that's air. That's a fellow air sign. This lets me know that you go from the 4 and you move into the 7, which means that at some point, I was just telling the Aquas this last night. At some point, you start off beefing with this Three of Swords. And although energetically you're unhappy and you're feeling like you're just bored and just overall unhappy with the situation, you do move from this 4 energetically and end with the 7. That doesn't let me know that, you didn't fall in love with this person. What this lets me know is that when you're in happy hermit mode up here in the heart of the matter, the 9 of clubs is the sun. The 9 of diamonds is the hermit in this particular deck. 2 9s side by side and playing card divination, long distance, possibly something or someone that is at a distance. There is a decision that needs to be made, Gemini. So yes, you move. You do move. But in the deck, you have to make a decision. Secrets, imagination, or new feelings in this deck for the 7 of Hearts. Sort of like the moon, not in a deceptive way. I think that the 6 of diamonds brings about cooperation between you and this person, and it is an amicable split. This is the same damn outcome that the Aqua had, just different. The cards were placed differently, but ultimately it was the same thing. I told the Aquas, and I remember this because this was my last reading last night. I told the Aquas that what they come to is a peaceful party. That relationship was over though. This relationship is over. But it didn't play out like the Aquas did with their significant others. So I'm telling you that you do move from a 4 to a 7. Not because you fell back in love with the person, just because this 6 of diamonds brought upon harmony and cooperation. And when you were in happy hermit mode, the inner wisdom that you came up with is that you know that you have to make a decision. And the decision is whether you're going to deal with this person from this year forward. You guys share something. You share something. Property, a house, a car, kids. This lets me know that this has been straining you, and finances and career is all over the damn place right now. You guys are not seeing eye to eye on something that had something, emotions, finances, career, or something. Okay, this is what I'm saying. So, you have to make the decision, Gemini. And although I don't know how it plays out for here, based on the way that the cards are being laid, you're not unhappy about this decision. If the decision is to end this relationship, you're not happy with it. I mean, you're not unhappy about it. I don't see that the outcome is bad. I see that you make a decision and your decision is to cooperate. But I don't think that with this 7 here, because that's you feeling overwhelmed and you know that a choice must be made. So you end up making the choice because there is harmony. You probably make the choice to be harmonious with the person. This is the card of celebration too. It's a celebratory card. The strain is over. It is a diamond card. So it could definitely mean there's going to be some type of charity. Maybe you get a new job. I don't think the card is strong enough to indicate that, but it looks like it's going to be a minor victory over this situation. Okay. And that's what I see here. You're going to make that choice. And if the choice is not to do something with that person or deal with that person on this level again, I don't think you're upset about that, Gemini. So that has been your reading. Wow, this eclipse is definitely bringing shit to the surface, okay? But you're going to be victorious overall because, this 6 of diamonds is illustrated by a feast, people sitting at the table. So you offer the person the seat at the table and you guys figure it out, okay? So that's been your reading. I certainly hope it resonated, Gemini. Go ahead and leave me a like, share the content with a Gemini in your life or someone that needs the message. Cross watchers, that's the message. If you want to know what's going on with your Gemini, that's what's going on. Okay. So I just put you in their business. So now you have an opportunity to, try to turn the situation around. I don't see the Tower card. Okay. Take advantage of that happy hermit and stay off their nerve. Okay. Cross watchers. But anyway, I've went over my time, Gemini. I always have a good time with you guys and do too much every single time. And one last point. The 7 of hearts and the 4 of hearts were on top of each other and flew out like that. So the energy can go both ways because they came out on top and I placed them. The first one I picked up was what I put in the outcome, which was the 7. So it could be the same thing in reverse. You have a choice to make. And as a result of the choice that you have to make, because the 7 of, let's say we put the 7 of hearts at the bottom of the deck. And I'm sorry, I didn't talk about this. I was trying to end it. If I would have put the 7 of hearts at the BOD, then that means that you're overall unhappy with the situation. So this is the way it got laid. So if those 2 cards are in reverse, it tells a different story, but much the same, if that makes sense. Okay. Now I'm really about to get out of here. Go ahead and let me know whether this resonates with you. Again, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon, Gemini. Bye.